Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor More, and I am back at a flip I showed last week, and the reason is it is now staged, and we made some changes to the kitchen in this flip. I showed this kitchen before on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and everybody hated it, like with fierceness. I cannot believe how much emotion there was geared towards this kitchen. So we'll talk about that, show you the changes we made, and show you what it looks like with staging now compared to not having staging. And I'd love to know what you think. If it's good, bad, the same, keep those comments coming. So we're going to take a look inside and show you what it looks like now with staging compared to what it looked like before without staging. And it makes such a huge difference. And we do use professional stagers now. Some of you may remember Nikki had a staging company for a while, and she liked it. She made okay money doing it, but just hated how much time it took. And you have to store the furniture and move it, and that's really the biggest headache. And I agree, I would not want a staging company because of all of that. So she does not do it anymore. I think she sold most of her furniture and stuff in her trailer, so a little different. And here's the kitchen that everybody hated. Oh, I have my drawer open because I want to show you something. But, we posted this on here on YouTube, of course, and then on Instagram and Facebook too. And my Facebook reel has over 6 million views from this kitchen because everybody hated it so much and everybody told me how horrible it was. But we did make some changes, so I don't know if you can tell what the changes are. And there's a few things too we asked to be done that aren't quite done yet, and we have one more thing coming as well. But before, the cabinets were 2 or 3 inches higher than they should have been off the counter, and so we lowered all of the cabinets. They all should be at the right height now. So we did that. Some of these drawer pulls were real crooked, and I can't tell if they still looks pretty crooked, doesn't it? That was supposed to be fixed. And then we had that outlet above the sink, which was really weird. I didn't notice it until I saw the video, and people pointed it out to me. So we covered that up. But then, I would sure think we could do a better job than that of putting a cover plate over. So that's pretty disappointing. And this is where the fridge goes. So many people did not know where the fridge went, and yes, the light switch is behind it. And I thought we were going to move that switch to the back of the wall, but there is room for a 36-inch fridge there. So you can have a good-sized fridge. And then there's no water to it either, but we could pull water up really quick. Our plumber can do that from the basement because it's unfinished under there. But then the stagers put that picture thing there, so that might make it more confusing for buyers if they don't know where the fridge goes. So I might actually move that because that's a little strange. And then yes, the stove goes over here. A lot of people said we should have moved the stove from there and put it over here. And I actually thought about doing that after the videos and all the complaints, but our other cabinets and different things wouldn't have all fit over here. And we just decided not to do that, but we have a solution that might help. And then we lowered that microwave so it's the right height. It was way, way too high before. It was like 8 inches higher than that before. The top of the cabinet was going way above that window trim. And so we lowered it to the right height. I think that makes a big difference. And then we have an island, kind of a movable island that's 4 feet wide, a couple feet deep, that will come tomorrow, I think, that you can just put in the middle, or you can roll it over next to the window and the stove if you need to. I think it's got like a butcher block top. So I think that should help out a lot too. And we'll see how that goes. But you can see, a lot of people want us to put the sink over here by the window. And we'd have to just take out that whole window, put in a brand new window. It's a bay window, so there'd be quite a bit of framing and different stuff and demo and finding a new window, which takes very long right now, a very long time to get windows. And then you've got to replace siding on the outside and match that, which is not super easy on a house this old, just a whole lot of work. And then you're moving all the plumbing and drain lines and everything over here. And you might be able to avoid putting it on that outside wall, but our plumber really hates putting plumbing on the outside wall as well. But with the unfinished basement, you probably could avoid that. But it just, adds a whole lot of expenses, a whole lot of costs. And yeah, if we were looking back at it and redoing this kitchen from scratch again, we probably would have moved the stove over here. But since we already designed it and have all the cabinets and everything, we're not going to go back and redo everything at this point. And then also, our plans, I believe, called for an upper cabinet above the fridge too. And we're not sure if they just didn't install that or what happened or if we didn't get it. But we're supposed to have a cabinet up there as well, which also would make it, you know, much more clear on where the fridge goes. So that's everything that's going on with that. And then, yeah, I did show the rest of the house here the other day, so we don't have to go through everything, but bathrooms redone. Mostly I wanted to show the staging and the before and after staging. And then we should have one bedroom staged upstairs, one or two. There it is. So it really does make a big difference. And I think it really highlights kind of the cool features of that bedroom with the bed there and the staging. And you might remember when I first bought this, it had a huge closet along this whole wall, and we just took all of that out. We didn't think it was needed. That would be much better to have a big bedroom than that. Oh, my slippers. No. Those would not fit. And then, yeah, these probably are not staged. So there you go. Now you can see the difference between staged, not staged. A lot of these lights are on. I did not come up here yet and turn these on. So the stagers must have left all those on. And we have pictures were supposed to be done today, but they just called us and said their children are sick, so they're coming tomorrow, which is fine. Everybody's sick right now, so it's been crazy. I'm pretty much over my sickness now. It's lingering a little bit, but man, it just seems like everybody around here has been sick lately. Yeah, all the lights were on, and I didn't turn any of those on, so I'll make sure I get all those off. All right, thanks for watching. Of course, we invite comments, good or bad, on the kitchen now, what you think of it. And yeah, like I said, I might move that weird thing here somewhere else. Love the likes, love the subscriptions, keep those coming. We'll be back soon with more videos on our other flips, other commercial properties, other businesses, all that fun stuff going on.